Alright, hey guys. So, in case you've missed the memo, this is sort of a collegiate week thing going on. I don't know. But I'm gonna read you my Common App essay, which one of my schools, Calvin, wanted a Common App. So I chose prompt number 1, which was to write about an identity or something that is vital to who you are. So, this is my essay. I know colleges are like, your essays are property, and so I'm probably not allowed to share this with y'all, but literally, I don't care. So, here's the essay. I am a storyteller. I've been writing my whole life. I wrote my first book when I was 3, and participated in the National Novel Writing Month 6 times. My class notes are sprinkled with snippets of dialogue, beginnings of a setting, even the skeletons of plots. James K. A. Smith. Side note, this is not in my essay. Side note, James K. A. Smith went to Calvin College. James K. A. Smith teaches at Calvin College. I didn't know this before I decided to put this quote in my essay, but when I was editing, I made sure to hold on to this quote because he works there. So, back to the essay. James K. A. Smith once wrote, "It is from the stories that we receive our character, and those stories in turn become part of our background. The best way to understand a character is through their stories. The point of this essay is to understand my character, so I'd like to tell 3 stories about my life that I think illustrate who I am." The first story took place on a Saturday 2 months ago. My boyfriend and I huddled around his laptop, the rain pounding against glass and the air conditioner gasping competed for our attention. Shoot, I forgot a comma, but I got it in college, so it's fine. The rain pounding against the glass and the air conditioner gasping competed for our attention, but they were waging a fruitless war. Even hunger's siege drew us out of his room for only 15 minutes. After downing sandwiches, we returned from his kitchen armed with snacks. Nothing could distract us for 8 hours, for we were playing Undertale. As the game scrolled across the screen, illustrating a delightfully compelling story, we delved into the philosophical depths it presented to us. Would it be ethical for the main character to release the monsters to a world in which they would be slaughtered, even though their freedom was presented as the good goal? Since sins live in the heart, would we commit murder if we proceeded with the genocide run? Could we ever play video games without wondering whether we were wrong to assume their fictitiousness and unimportance? These questions, and others, followed us past the end of our hangout session. We wrestle with the philosophy of video games, even now. This is true. What did I do? Did I just edit this? Oh, shoot. No, I didn't. Okay. Sorry. The second story takes place on any given school day. I leaned over the sink again. Slowly slipping down the sink was bile. Bright yellow. I'd thrown up all the contents of my stomach, and I was running late. Again. This was all a part of my morning routine. Wake up, relocate any of my joints that had dislocated in my sleep. Walk to the bathroom, assess today's lists of aches and pains. Shower, try to break through the chronic fatigue and take inventory of my energy for the day. Up next is the inhaler of almost death, which simply makes me cough, and cough, and cough. Once I'm done coughing and start brushing my teeth, I look at myself in the mirror. How did I end up here, I wonder? How is this my new normal? The obvious answer is my genetics, but that doesn't tell me why. It's a question that I ponder frequently. As a Christian, I believe God wants what is best for his children, so why would he condemn me to a life of pain? I don't know, and may never. Part of life is trying to reconcile the truth of now with the truth of the future. The third story took place on a summer trip. All 5,000 attendees were sitting on a hill. The leaders had decided to move worship outside at night. Between the bugs and the heat, I had been doubtful at first. Yet I truly felt God present in that space, and what was happening next was truly amazing. As we sat there, we took communion. It was a literal feeding of the 5,000. People from all over the globe had come together to celebrate the death and resurrection of Jesus, and the love of God was transformed. The Eucharist had transcended from being merely a ritual to being a time of true communion with God. Stories are important because they illustrate our defining aspects. My friendships, sickness, and most importantly, faith all influence my life in incredibly vast ways, and no application would be complete without a discussion of them. So that's the essay. I got into college with it, so, note, if you're writing to a Christian school, talk about faith. If you're not, I don't know, do what you want. Fill the prompt however you see fit. Also, if you're sick, they're going to say, don't write about your illness. I know if you've missed school, I know there's a place to talk about it elsewhere. But just, you gotta talk about it somehow, otherwise they're left wondering what the heck. It sucks, but you gotta write about it. I hope you have a great day.